Well, welcome back to the Daily Wander. Today we're doing another wander in the boat. We're out at the Chena Lakes Recreation Area today on Chena Lake. This is probably the most popular lake in the interior Alaska, Fairbanks, North Pole area. And they've done a nice job developing this. Lots of facilities, lots of opportunities. But I come out here, well, mostly to kayak. And so tonight, we just got done with a pretty strong thunderstorm with lots of rain, so there's a lot of mist hanging over the water right now. Might not make the photography work real well because it's kind of like smoke and it kind of obscures a little bit what you're trying to do. But we're just out for a little paddle, see what the bird life's doing. You never know what we might find or discover on the way. Oh, it's worth a look, worth a paddle. Time to go. So the Chena Lake, at the Chena Lake Recreation Area, really, what it really is it's an old gravel pit. The gravel was dug out of this area, basically to form what is now known as the dam and the dike, which helps divert water from the Chena out to the Tanana rivers, should we ever get to floodwater stages, so that we don't get a repeat of the '67 flood which inundated Fairbanks. So the gravel for that came out of these lakes, and since that time things have grown back. It consists really of a front lake and a back lake. Front lake's got 3 little islands in it, which are always nice because the birds and wildlife tend to enjoy those. The back lake, because it's a little bit more remote, and there's a couple, I guess, channels back there. That also attracts its own type of wildlife and vegetation. Most summers we have loons that live here, and if things go well and they put their nest on the right place, then we'll get a chick out of it. In the back lake, oftentimes you'll find other birds that you don't find in the front just because they're a little more skittish about the people that come around here. Very popular area. You'll see kayakers and people on stand-up boards and paddle boats, and fortunately, motorized boats are not permitted on these lakes. So we're going to kind of keep touring around. We're seeing a lot of birds tonight. It's that time of night when the birds are out feeding. So a few shorebirds, some sandpiper related birds, a lot of widgeons on the lake, American widgeons that is. And also we've seen some goldeneye chicks that have kind of grown. And then the resident herring and mew gulls, which will be here for probably about 3 more weeks before they begin their earlier migration down south, because this lake does freeze over in the winter. In fact, it's very popular with snow machiners in the winter. So we're going to continue on here. Nice night. The mist is kind of burning off a little bit now that the sun's back out. We'll go see what else we can find. So we've got a couple of gull chicks here, and as you can hear, Mom is telling me the gulls are there. They don't look like they're quite ready to fly yet. They're willing to commit to the water. We'll see if we can get a little glance of Mama. There's 2 of the bachelors. They've come out for a little swimming and fishing. These are just a treat to watch and a treat to photograph. I've got a couple of redneck grebes up here that I think we're going to go see if we can get a little picture of. Haven't seen a lot of our grebes this year, so the two of them being here, yeah, we'll have to go take a look, see if we can get a good picture of one of them. Well, thanks for coming along on the daily wander as we just have a little wander on another one of the nearby lakes in this area. It's been an extremely peaceful evening. In fact, I haven't seen another boat on the water. I haven't heard people for about, probably 45 minutes. So I guess I picked a real nice night to be out here. Pretty typical night. Most of the normal bird species that you expect. Did have an osprey come over, but he wasn't really in the mood to get his picture taken. And he was being harassed a lot by the resident gulls because they don't get along real well. Spent a little bit of time trying to get pictures of the beaver that was pulling his dinner across the lake, and eventually he got pretty comfortable with me. But other than that, pretty nice night here on Chena Lakes. So the Chena Lakes Recreation Area, just a little bit outside of North Pole, so figure 15 miles or so from Fairbanks, and probably 5, 6 maybe miles from Eielson Air Force Base. But a good place to come out, nice place to paddle and kayak and just get outside a little bit, enjoy the evening. So thanks again for coming along on the Daily Wander. Until next time, here's paddling tonight.